Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Modern Black Woman. I see that the Boycott Christmas movement is catching on, and I want y'all to remember who started it first. Okay, Modern Black Woman. Okay. 2 months ago, 2 months ago, I was fed up and I said, we need to boycott Christmas. And you know what? Somebody had the nerve to comment on the live stream and talk about boycotting Christmas isn't going to solve anything. Bitch, yes, the fuck it will. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Number one. Okay. Boycott Christmas 2 months ago. I'm telling y'all, boycott Christmas. Thank you. And I'm going to give you some tips. The main issue that I'm going to be talking about in today's live stream is children, because I think that's a lot of people's reservations about boycotting Christmas is that you have children and you feel bad because you work all the time and you want to pacify your children with materialistic goods. No, we're not doing that. We need some substance to our country. Okay. And I'm going to give you all some tips or some advice, on how to talk to your kids about boycotting Christmas. Because I think if you have kids, you know that what the economy is like. Okay. You need to boycott Christmas. Here's another one of my live streams 1 month ago about boycotting Christmas. America is running on fumes, but still consuming. Okay. That was Boycott Christmas number 2. Okay. And today, this is part 3 of boycott. This is part 3 of boycott Christmas. Okay. We're going to talk about children today, how to talk to your children. And I'm going to throw friends and family in there too, because, a lot of y'all don't really have close, genuine connections or relationships with your friends. But so you just buy them gifts and you're like, oh yeah, they know that I love them and care about them because I bought them a gift. Now, me personally, I am still buying little birthday gifts for my friends and family, but I am boycotting Christmas. I'm not getting a gift for anybody for Christmas. Okay. And I don't care if people don't get me anything for my birthday. We could boycott that too. But as for now, a select few of my friends and family, I get them birthday gifts. I don't do it for everybody. People who I historically exchange birthday gifts with, I get them birthday gifts, and nothing crazy outrageous, nothing more than $40. For some people, I splurge just a little bit, and I mean a little bit, like $100, maybe a little bit over, maybe 200, but that is very rare. But mostly it's like $40 and under, $30 and under, $20 and under. That's only for the birthday. That's not for Christmas. Okay. I'm going to play this video after I speak about the main issue. And the main issue is children. I think that's a lot of people's main issue is children, because a lot of y'all work a lot and you want to buy your kid Christmas gifts because you want to show them in a material, physical way that you love them. But gifts are nice, blah, 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 but you're just pacifying your kids. Okay. And I don't know this to be true. I'll do some more research on it, but maybe delaying Christmas, because think about it. If you expected to get a paycheck on December the 25th or whatever, before December 25th, like people go Christmas shopping before December 25th. Like if you expected to get a paycheck on like December by December the 20th, because, people try to go shopping, or let's say December the 24th, because some people do late Christmas shopping. If you expect to get a paycheck on December the 24th, and it never came, or it came like a week late, 2 weeks late, blah, 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 you might suffer. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that boycotting Christmas will totally crush these capitalists and oligarchs, but if we can make them suffer a significant amount, I think it's worth it. Like maybe delay some of the gifts. You may force them to put them on discount, or you may see that you don't need these gifts. I think that building community, I would love to build a community where we could share things. Like if you don't have a laptop, you can use somebody's laptop in your area. Now, we're not using it for not safe for work content and adult content. Unless these people don't mind. Hey, I'm not in y'all business. Hey, whatever agreement y'all want to come to, do that. But I think we need to learn how to build community. I think we need to learn how to have mutual aid. Shout out to Sabby Sabs. SABBYSABS, Sabby Sabs. I hear her talking about mutual aid all the time, and that is definitely something that I'm interested in. I never heard that term before, mutual aid, and I heard that from Sabby Sabs. I think we need to figure out how we can support each other through mutual aid. What else? Let's see. Yeah. Boycotting Christmas for your children. This is most of you all's problem. You want to buy your children gifts, but you have not given them the gift of character enrichment. You haven't given them the gift of real internal growth. And that's what we need to focus on this Christmas. Okay. Because most of you cannot afford these things that your kids claim they need, and they crying and they screaming and they wailing all over the floor for. You cannot afford it, period. Some of you can, a lot of you can't. Okay. Number 2, your children do not know the value of money. Okay. All right. Tip number 1, have experience-based events in your home. Cook a special meal for your kids. Look around the house and see what items you can gather together. Do some, help your kid clean up. Teach them some life skills or something like that. Number 2, stop scolding your children because you are having an emotional reaction to them wanting material goods, because I know that they want it and they're going to have an emotional reaction when they can't get it, because that's just what children do. Okay. You have to learn how to regulate your emotions and speak in a competent, calm way to your children about why they cannot have what they claim they want. Okay. You know what they need. We have libraries. Your kids don't need electronics. Okay. They don't. Stop scolding your children. Stop guilt tripping them. Stop making them feel guilty. Okay. Because a lot of parents do that. Oh, I can't afford this. I can't afford that. And that creates, to me, a poverty mentality. I don't think it's good to tell your kids that you can't afford stuff. That may be true, but I don't think that that's a kid's burden to know. Okay. Instead, I think it's better to have heart-to-heart conversations with your children about why you are boycotting Christmas. Have political conversations with your children. I don't even care how old they are. If they are very young to the point where they don't understand politics, then they definitely don't need to be begging and screaming and crying And you definitely don't need to feel guilty or obligated to buy them these expensive Christmas gifts or any Christmas gifts at all. Okay, if they're that young, they're completely dependent on you. That means that they don't need a cell phone, because you should be making sure you know where they are at all times and facilitating that, or you should be in contact with an adult that is making sure. Now, I'm gonna say, if your child is, I unfortunately, I had to become very independent at a young age. If you have that type of child, maybe your child already has a cell phone. If that's the case, sometimes a cell phone is a necessity for young children. If they already have a cell phone, they don't need another cell phone. Okay. If you want to buy your child a cell phone, buy it after Christmas, or don't even wait till Christmas. Buy it right now. Buy it right now and tell them, look, we're boycotting Christmas, but let's go to the store and let's get you a cell phone. And don't get a new cell phone either. Get a refurbished one, get an inexpensive one. Don't get the one that they want so bad that they're begging you for, that you're trying to figure out how you're going to afford. No, get the one that you can afford, even if it's a flipper. Okay. Talk to your kids. Have some serious conversations with your kids, because see, when you don't have conversations with your children, they're going to keep growing up anyway. They're going to keep getting influenced anyway. And they're going to learn things from the wrong people. Yeah. And I guarantee you, they will appreciate you for having these conversations with them. Yeah. And like I said, we together can bring these capitalists to their knees, but we need to regulate our emotions around materialistic goods and why we feel they're necessary to celebrate Christmas, because materials are not necessary to celebrate Christmas. That's if you celebrate Christmas at all. Okay. Some of you aren't religious, but you still celebrate Christmas. And when it comes to your friends and family, maybe you can make them some Christmas cards. Okay. You don't have to go to the store and buy Christmas cards. Hand make them a Christmas card. Write a heartfelt little letter in there. Send them a text message. Okay. Telling them how much you love them and everything that they mean to you. You don't have to even go to the store and buy Christmas cards. You can just take a picture of yourself, edit that picture, put some little Christmas decorations behind it, and boom, that's a digital Christmas card. Okay. So let's get into these videos that I want to play, because I was baffled. When I tell you guys, I was baffled, because when I go to Marshall's is a big garbage. It's a dump. Okay. We don't even need to be shopping at Marshall's. A lot of the times we have the stuff that at Marshall's, we already have that stuff. We don't need more stuff. But look at how this influencer behaved when she was invited to a Marshall's event. And Marshall sent this woman a gift card. I'm not going to play the whole video. Maybe I'll play some takes, but yeah, let's get into it.
And about 45 minutes in, I had decided I was just going to wait it out, since I made the trip already, and to film how ridiculous this was going to be, because I could already tell from the people in the line. You go in, you were told to grab a key off the wall and insert it into the matching number of the drawer, and you would get something. Of course, the key didn't work, and I was like, yep, we are still ghetto coming in here. And she was like, oh, no, you're doing it wrong. I was like, I think I flipped the key 8 which ways, but whatever. Finally got it open, and I won a color analysis. He has an event for waiting and nothing else. And then I went outside and looked at all the rest of these people. Look at the people in the line.
Do you hear how this woman is talking about people who shop at Marshall's? You are shopping at these stores thinking that, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're using materials to, look a certain way so you can be perceived a certain way, so you can have some kind of status. People who have money, I guess, they're still going to look down upon you. So you might as well just wash your clothes in your washer and dryer. Make sure your clothes are clean. And we're going to get to the fashion stuff after we boycott Christmas. Okay. It's some nice things at the thrift store too, by the way. You don't need to go to Marshall's.
And this is what was waiting to go in. And I said, I wanted to hand one of them my macro and say, this is what you're waiting for. But I said, you know what? I'm going to let them be. And I said, I just need a drink. So I popped into Jack's wife, Frida, and the bartender made me a.
This woman was judging people in the line at Marshall's, saying that they looked homeless and any Joe Schmo. This is why we need to boycott Christmas, because of these types of people. A lot of us, we want the materials that these influencers have. You are being influenced and you're buying the things that they have. You're helping them, and you are helping these stores that give them money and pay them, and they are looking down on you. They are looking down on you. You're trying to be in community with them, and they don't like you. They look down on you. Boycott Christmas. Okay? Boycott Christmas, period. Do not go to Marshall's. Do not go to Marshall's, because Marshall's gave this bitch a gift card. This bitch doesn't deserve shit. They gave this bitch a gift card.
Perfect Cosmo to wind down before I had a serious crash out.
What an utter... And I should have gotten the hint when I saw every Joe Schmo from...
And you know, she's calling people Joe Schmo because they don't have what she has. And for some people, that's just transportation. A lot of the people who I saw who had bags and stuff like that, to me, they look like they just did not have a car, you know? And when you don't have a car, you have to dress for the weather. You have to wear certain things. You have to carry your backpack because you don't have a car.
Off the street that literally looked like they rolled out of bed homeless, waiting in line to get into this thing. PSA to Marshalls, if you're gonna go ahead and slide in the DMs of a creator that you see on here, a content creator tagging you constantly in videos, and you're
bitch, don't nobody owe you shit for going to Marshalls and creating fucking content, bitch. Fuck you. Okay, fuck you, bitch. Number one. Okay. Number two, when you create content, you're supposed to fucking create content about shit you really care about. You're not supposed to create content so you can get brand deals. Okay. And get invited to brand deals and get money and free shit. That's the byproduct of you being genuine. Okay. And authentic. And that just lets me know you're not genuine or authentic about what you fucking do. You just care about, confusing people. You just care about using people and manipulating people so you can get money and brand deals and preferential treatment. Do not fucking shop at Marshall's, you guys. Fuck Marshall's.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, we invite you in capital letters to this event and join us. Please don't waste our time. We spend a lot of our time curating content, editing, filming, posting.
You could tell she just does this because she wants to get preferential treatment. She feels like, oh, I shop at Marshall's and show you how much money I spend and how rich I am, and I deserve a return on my investment. That's really what she's saying.
And for you to waste our time with this is such a slap in the face. I feel like I never want to shop at Marshall's again. That's exactly how I feel. Color analysis. Babe, stop. Stop. Please make sure that you have a content creator day and that you also have a day where any schmuck could come in. I'm peanuts. I am nobody on here. And I know that such a big brand like Marshall's, for them to do that, and I can tell who was a content creator in the line and who wasn't. You can tell. You can tell by how we dress. You can tell by our hair. You can tell by... But 80% of the line, I really don't mean to be mean. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and everyone has their own lives and everyone has their own means to get by, and I am not a materialistic person, but when you contact content creators and invite them to places, I can't wait to get home.
Well, she can buy a gift card for all of this.
Yeah. Like this woman says, Marshall's gave this person a gift card for all that mean nasty, evil hearted, mean spirited stuff that she said about people who she does not even know. They gave her a fucking gift card, you guys. And she said she's going to give her a gift card away to her followers. And that is not that does not make you a good person because you're giving your gift card away to your followers. Okay. If she was a good person, you know, a good person probably would have said, oh, if you're a single mother, if you guys, I'm going to use this gift card to buy things from Marshall's and donate it to a women and children's shelter. That's how you know this bitch only cares about brand deals.
This is from her video. Marshall's telling them, where can we send a gift card? She said it was a large gift card. But she has a skewed reality of what large is, I think. She said she's probably just going to do a giveaway with a gift card. She's not even going to spend it because why would she go to Marshall's? She's not a Marshall's person anyway. Marshall's, everybody, why are we giving in to the bullying from these content creators? Everybody needs to take a page out of the book of JL Patisserie. We're not doing this anymore.
I think it was a large gift card because these days $1,000 is very common to spend. It could be $1,000 gift card. I wouldn't be surprised. I want to see what this guy had to say because I hate to say this, but I'm very curious about what white people have to say about these things because the day and times we're living in, us Black women, we've been talking about this shit for forever. Okay, white people, what y'all got to say? What y'all got to say? Okay, y'all standing in solidarity with this?
When I saw every Joe Schmo from off the street that literally looked like they rolled out of bed. Please make sure that you have a content creator day and that you also have a day where any schmuck could come. I can tell who was a content creator in the line and who wasn't. You can tell. You can tell by how we dress. You can tell by our hair.
Now, mind you, this is the invitation that she received. And she even mentioned how they put the word you in all capital letters. And she thought that that made her special and that not many people would be there. But just by looking at this, you can tell this was something that was just mass sent out to other people.
That's what I was going to say too, y'all. I was going to say the exact same thing. When a company sends you an email and they don't even put your name, on it, girl, are you fucking stupid?
People as well. Now, this type of influencer is the worst to exist because they think they're better than other people simply for how many followers they have or how they dress or how they look. Just the way she spoke about other people in line. Like, who are you? Now, mind you, she has 8,000 followers. She's acting like she has 1 million followers or something. And even if she did, you still don't act like that towards other people.
See,
this woman got 8,000. Y'all, seriously.
Sometimes all you have to do, is save some of these videos in the draft. Okay? Give it 5 to 10 business days or 3 to 5 business days. See how you feel about it. Go back, replay it, listen to yourself and all the things.
I love Priscilla because she always gives really, really great she always gives really, really great advice. She always gives really, really great advice. Subscribe to her channel, y'all. I love her. She always gives great advice because it's true. We all crash out. We all get emotional. We all get angry. But for this woman to be how old she is, I can tell she's in her 30s, by the way. Or 40s. But I'm going to say 30s. I could tell she's a certain age. And for her to think that it's appropriate to create and post a video like that, terrible, ma'am.
You said, because benefit of the doubt, okay? Maybe you were having a moment. Maybe, yes, the invitation was misleading and you thought it was going to be something else. You thought there was going to be the red carpet rolled out and you were going to meet like-minded influencers on your level, but you didn't meet those influencers on your level, all quote unquote, okay? So, yeah, you got infuriated. So all you had to do at the time so that normal people do not take it out of context is for you to save it in the draft. Okay? Because when you're doing certain things that you have to consider as normal people, regular people,
Okay, you have to consider that we may not understand, we may not have your level of understanding. Okay, yeah, so you save it in the draft, you let it sit, rest, marinate for 3 to 5 business days or 5 to 10 business days. All right, and after you've done that, you bring it out like, nah, if I post this, regular people won't get it, right? So let me delete it and carry on with my day. But if Marshalls invites me to something like this again, I'm never going, because I know they're not going to roll out the red carpet, and I'm not going to meet people who are dressed like me, who are on my level, over there. I'm going to meet people that look like homeless people.
You probably know this.
You know, she always gives really great common sense advice. And hey, that is great advice. Because if you don't want to be around people dressed a certain way, okay, fine, whatever. But
so I'm not going. And also, I'm just going to give their gift cards to some people, that I don't care about. And yeah, you keep those things to yourself. But then on the flip side, personally, I'm happy to know how some of you feel. From time to time, I see videos online of people talking about influencers. To be honest, I stay away from it. I think a few days ago there was one about a pastry shop or something. It was also crazy, right? But this one, the way she was condescending, like, wow. Save those things in the draft. Okay, so regular people do not misunderstand you. And you don't have to come explaining yourself, and you don't end up, deleting videos, disabling comments, and explaining yourself and what you mean. There's no need for all of that. Okay, all right, spare yourself all of that. That's all you have to do. I saw this quote this morning on Instagram. Yeah, and I believe this is what's happening here, because the thing is,
let me see the comment. Some people don't see their behavior as wrong because they're surrounded by people who made it normal.
Yeah. And I believe this is what's happening here, because the thing is, for most people, they get away with a lot of things in their circles. Okay, they can say certain things, they can behave in a certain way, and nobody calls them out for it. People will laugh along with them, or even support them, cheer them on when they do these things. So it becomes a normal thing for them until they go out there, they do these things, and they are shocked that people do not necessarily agree with them, okay? Or people are infuriated by them, or people start looking at them in another light. They are shocked because to them it's normal. No, it's not normal. What's normal to you is not normal to everybody.
Amen.
Calm down, okay? Rest the shoulders. It's the oversight.
She said, rest the shoulder. I love her. She said, rest the shoulders.
Just rest. Relax. You may have money, you may just have started influencing, you already have the money, but this says a lot about you. Okay? But hey, I'll see you again another one.
It does say a lot about her. I mean, disgusting. Okay, I'm going to play another video that I have not watched yet. So we're going to watch it together for the first time. And it's talking about Black Americans cancel Christmas. Now, I want y'all to know, honey, who started it. I'm not saying that I started it, but I think I did, though, because I just, it's definitely picking up traction on my channel. Okay, let's share the screen. And let's watch the video together. We're going to watch this whole video.
We have no business going into the third quarter making corporations uber rich. After the year we've had, we could literally cripple this fucking country and bring it to its knees by canceling Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Now, they saying cancel Thanksgiving. I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving, but I know some people do. Personally, I don't really have a problem with Thanksgiving because it's really just a meal. I don't have a problem with Thanksgiving. The problem I have is my beef is with Christmas.
Easily. They've been planning and projecting for this income since last year, previous years. They do these reports years out. They've been planning and plotting for you the same way that we sit around and be like, oh, I can't wait till I get my taxes in February, March. That's what they be saying. This is their taxes. And they be like, I can't wait for Christmas. We might slow down in the summertime, but Christmas, everybody's gonna let their fucking ego, their sense of competition, their consumerism overtake them. Everybody gonna be so fucking short-sighted and
That's what I'm saying, y'all. That's what I said in the beginning of the video. They're gonna be looking for this Christmas paycheck. Keep it in your bank account. Keep it in your pocket.
Just spend some motherfucking money. I don't give a. After the fucking year we've had, we have no business taking our money out of corporations like Target just to wait until November and December and give it all back to them. We have no fucking business. We have no fucking business pouring millions and billions of dollars into toy industries that don't give a fuck about our kids. We have no business making cheap foreign clothes producers uber rich. Like, we don't have no fucking business pouring large amounts of money into this economy. We about to, in the next month, kill millions of turkeys and chop down millions of fucking trees in the United States. We don't got no, like, we got the environmental capacity to just be chopping down trees. like, we just got it like that. Like, we don't have no fucking business. And nobody should have to say, nobody, you shouldn't wait for somebody to call for a boycott. We've been calling for boycotts all fucking year. When did we start boycotting Target? We've been calling for boycotts all year. It's millions of people across this country that ain't stepped foot in a Target, a Starbucks, a McDonald's, just to name a few, all year. And guess what? Even if you don't participate in politics, oh, I didn't vote, oh, that doesn't apply to me. The way that our country is set up, you vote with your money. You never have to step inside of a booth to vote in this country. Everybody voted. It don't matter if you registered. It don't matter where you live. Everybody fucking voted in November of last year. When you empowered corporations to fund PACs to back up these fucking bullshit senators and leaders and our current president to perpetuate the nonsense that we going through right now. We fighting for fucking healthcare. We fighting to not spend our last to go to the doctor, to go to your primary doctor for a checkup. We're not even talking about cancer or other serious diseases. We're fighting for healthcare. All right, man. I really feel like I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs to the ceiling and
No, I definitely feel like she is not screaming to the top of her lungs, because y'all already know I showed y'all at the beginning of the live stream that I made my first Boycott Christmas live stream 2 months ago. I made my second one 1 month ago, and now I'm making this one. And of course, it does feel like you're screaming into the void when you are kind of like first starting something and you don't really have nobody supporting you. But now I have a couple of comments on those live streams, and I'm so thankful and excited. Thank you guys. And I really, really do want us to fucking boycott Christmas. I'm not playing. Yeah, so it's definitely picking up traction.
Nobody gives a fuck. I pray that this message reaches thousands, millions of years. We have years. We have no business continuing to make corporations rich. Necessities. All we should be buying right now is necessities. I'm wearing the same gym clothes I've been wearing for 2-3 years. My shoes is worn out. I'm not giving Nike no fucking money, bro. For what?
Now we're going to have to go to the thrift store, babe. Okay? They got some pretty decent stuff at the thrift store. A lot of that stuff is almost new. Okay? And I also want us to have community swaps. Like, don't bring no ratted and tatted shit. Bring some nice stuff. But yeah, community swaps.
Hey, they got billions of dollars. What do they need my fucking $56 for? No. Nah. Do what you want. But as for me and my house, I hope nobody expect this shit from me anyway, because it ain't happening.
And while we're on task, go ahead and cancel Christmas. Go on and start that family chat and let them know that you're not exchanging gifts this year.
She is so right. Start that family chat, Let them know. No fucking Christmas.
Hopefully everybody in your family is on board. And I know you're thinking about the kids. Well, Facebook Marketplace. If you're going to buy something for somebody, buy something small and local.
Very good idea. Thank you, Miss Reclaiming My Space on TikTok. Buy something small and local and buy somebody's gently owned things.
Support a small retailer. But it's going to be Red Friday for these folks this year. Someone called it that in my chat. They said it's not going to be Black Friday this year. It need to be Red Friday. And I agree 100%. Hashtag Red Friday. But it's a good opportunity to teach your kids that freedom ain't free. And it's a conversation that need to be had because, somebody going to have to sacrifice and we're going to have to fight for this shit. So here we are. And those retailers, they're going to know. I know they're sitting on inventory from last winter. And guess what? They're going to have that same inventory next winter.
They sure are sitting on inventory from last winter because going back to that last video about Marshalls, I was in Marshalls last year, Christmas time, buying like white elephant gifts and stuff like that. But yeah, it was so fucking overloaded, and she is so right. They are sitting on inventory from last year, y'all. Don't buy it.
It's like, seriously, let's do this. There were Christmases I had as a kid where my mom didn't have any money. She made us sweet potato pies, and that was fine. They were good. We were just as happy. We were like, who's in Whoville? And I think that's how it needs to be. If you want to do something, switch it up a little bit. Do some community service. Spend some time, serving in a soup kitchen as a family. Donate some money to like a homeless shelter. Help somebody else this year and do something that really counts if you're going to do something. But if you buy some, please buy something small and local. Don't give these retailers nothing. We're not spending money. October, November, December, they make a whole lot of money off of us. And here's the time to teach them. We're not spending no money. Red Friday, cancel Christmas.
Okay, I'm in. Christmas 2025 is hereby canceled. I'm not saying don't spend time with your family, but if 70% of America decided not to celebrate Christmas this year, and I'm talking no gifts, no travel, no decorations, no shopping, it would cause a massive economic shock and send a political and cultural message unlike anything in modern history. Christmas actually accounts for roughly 20 to 25% of annual retail sales in the U.S. If 70% of Americans stopped spending, that would wipe out hundreds of billions of dollars in economic activity. Those big box stores, e-commerce platforms, and delivery services would all see devastating losses. Companies like Amazon, Walmart, Target, Apple, and FedEx would take huge hits, likely triggering a stock market downturn. Investors would panic over lost holiday revenue. Some of those companies wouldn't recover. Airlines, hotels, and car rental companies, they rely heavily on holiday travel. Their bookings would plummet. America's consumer-driven identity is deeply tied to Christmas. It's not just religious, it's commercial tradition. A collective refusal to participate would feel like a national awakening, a rejection of the system that profits from distraction, debt, and emotional manipulation. And let's be real, you know who's actually benefiting from what the current administration is doing right now? Corporate America. It's time they felt the pain. What do you think?
We should boycott.
She's right. Corporate America is benefiting. I learned a long time ago. I used to watch Boyce Watkins, and it's a man who his name is Claude something. I don't know his last name, but he talks about economics in America and all that stuff like that. And I learned a long time ago that rich people basically buy politicians. If you can't afford to endorse a politician, then your candidate may not win. And we need to get out of that. We need to start volunteering and bringing awareness to people that are going to represent the people and not people that are going to represent themselves, aka the corporations, aka the rich.
Christmas. That's what's going to hurt them. Fine, we can't all do a general strike. I get it. Let's boycott Christmas. We don't need material things anyway. It's 2025. Do you really want to...
Y'all, look at them using my term, boycott Christmas. Hey.
buy all this stuff from the companies that laid everyone off this year? I don't think so. What we want is more time anyway, with our families, with our friends. If you work that day, call off, call in sick. Let's boycott Christmas. We can do this. Let's hurt them where it really counts. Come on, we got this.
Are you tired of your government being all in your pockets, trying to run your life, not trying to pay you your reparations? Well, join the biggest, baby, I said the biggest, join the biggest movement / boycott of 2025. So I know you asking yourself, like, Lady Snoop, what's that? Well, let me tell you. This year, we're going to cancel Christmas on that ass. Now, first off, if you're melanated and you still celebrating these pagan holidays, and you already know what these folks done did to your people, shame on you. To the rest of us that have not been drinking the Caucasian juice, and you still got your right mind, I got an idea. This year for 2025, let's not just get one. Let's hit them all, or at least an attempt to. So what we can do, we're going to cancel Christmas 2025. No buying gifts unless it's from a black-owned place. No supporting no outside big corporations. And I say, hey, why stop at that holiday? I don't think we should celebrate Halloween and or Thanksgiving. And for New Year's, what you celebrating that for either? I say, this year during their holidays, we really hit them where it hurts. Since for this whole year, we all have been dealing with something on top of some, on top of some. Why are you going out spending your money and giving it right back to them? Nah, we gonna send a real message. The economic black dollar. Y'all hear me? I'm not even talking about the other races that want to join in. The economic black dollar during the holidays have driven this economy for a very long time. I say, remove that motherfucking dollar. Why are you giving your money to people that don't fuck with your kind? Go spend that black dollar with somebody that look like you. If you Hispanic, you know I love y'all too. I don't care what nobody say. I got family that's Hispanic, so we in this together. Que paso? We boycotting this year. They done did so much to y'all. I know the fuck y'all not celebrating no holidays. I say, before I go, if we as a people, and what's up to all my Cali Cajuns, that's my non-racist white folks. I see you was good. I know y'all going through a struggle too, like real quick. Shit, you motherfuckers been living 20, 30, 40 years on this earth, and you had the reality check of this world, out of this world. So trust me, it's a lot for us all. But let's boycott this year. If little Ray or little Lee or little Man asks what happened to their gifts, tell them, don't trip, baby, I got you. Right now, I'm going to teach you how to stand on business and how not to spend your money with people that don't like your kind.
Fuel? It's more than that. It's the fight in the fourth quarter, the extra step in overtime. Over 2,000 pro and college teams trust Honey Stinger for the fuel that works as hard as they do. Honey Stinger, the fuel teams trust.
Man, Santa's already canceled Christmas around here, man. Our kids already know. I say, hey, Santa's boycotting Christmas this year because of what's going on in America. Have real talks with your kids, you know? Set the precedents, man. It's real around here. Like, we really have to cut off spending. It's not even just for this administration. It's for the billionaires, man. These fools are literally firing people who are, like, close to retirement. And for what? The bottom line. But who runs and funds the machine, the money that they have in their pockets? Us, the consumers. Keep your money in your pockets. If anything, let's play a little bit of their game, you know? Take all the extra money that we're saving, put it in a high yield saving account. It's better than the pennies that you make in your regular savings account. You know, hell, even if you want to, invest in an index fund. You know, like index funds have historically always brought back some type of gang, you know, in the past few decades, you know. Just hold it, put it under a mattress. Don't spend the shit. Trust, man. They will come begging. They'll be like, what do y'all need?
I forgot this video was running, but that is so true. Okay, we have 45 minutes. This is a long live stream. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Yeah.
Please, we need it. Look what we did to Kellogg's. When's the last time you went and looked at the cereal aisle in a grocery store? Buy 2 boxes, we give you 4 free. Before the CEO was talking shit, talking about we know things are tight, you can eat cereal for dinner, right? Look at Target. We literally say, you know what, we're not going to Target, we're not spending with you no more. And what happened? These fools are really trying to figure out and scramble from all the losses. So, once again, the collective we, cancel Christmas, spend time with family, be creative. We're doing a Secret Santa in the crib. 6 of us. We're going to put our names in the hat, and we're going to make gifts for one another. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be a great memory surrounded around a great cause. So, just some ideas, man. Santa's boycotting Christmas.
Christmas for us Africans is both a religious and cultural celebration. For Christians, it's about the birth of the Savior, and for many others, it's also become a season of love, giving, family gatherings and reflections. But to a lot of Black Americans, this whole movement to boycott Christmas goes way deeper than just the celebration itself. Many of them are saying things like, let's hit them where it hurts, and from what I understand, they are referring to the big corporations that make billions of dollars during the holidays, but don't actually care about Black communities, Black workers, or even give back in meaningful ways. So for them, it's more like a protest, a way to take their power back economically and, send a message that if you don't respect us, you don't get our money. And honestly, I don't even want to say too much because I'm still learning and I don't want to offend anyone. But from where I stand as an African, I can understand the frustration. Still, this conversation is bigger than me. So I really want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think boycotting Christmas is a good way to make a statement? Or do you think it's taking things too far? Either way.
Let me see what the comments are saying. We should have literally canceled Christmas years ago. I stopped celebrating Christmas a long time ago. Personally, I stopped buying all these expensive Christmas gifts many years ago. Oh, look at this pretty natural hair over here. What's that? Okay. It's about time we cancel Christmas. Why are we committed to making white people rich? Black Americans are on point. Let's do this. I'm boycotting Christmas and Thanksgiving as a Black person. If your kids own a PS5 and cell phone, there's no need for Christmas. Wake it up. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, and all of the other fake holidays. Yeah, let me give that one a like. Definitely. I'm a little old FBA lady. Cancel Christmas. You young brothers and sisters are not taking any prisoners. I love it. You are giving this old lady hope for the future. Amen. Amen. It feels good to see our people waking up. I stopped celebrating all the holidays over 10 years ago. It's a heck yeah for me. Okay. Yeah, I'm with it. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Check out Mercy and Negbu TV's channel as well. Read the comments for yourself. Thank y'all for watching.